Let's talk about toxic positivity. Sorry for the sound of the fan in the background. I am making my breakfast at the moment. So, I don't fully believe in the concept of toxic positivity. But what I do believe is all emotions are valid and all emotions are useful. So we do know from the science of positive psychology that we do want to leverage the ups. We want to feel more joy, more pleasure, more flow in our lives because it helps our brain, it helps us be more productive, it helps us be more creative. The most successful people in the world have more of these emotions in their brain. It's just scientifically proven. And in the quantum field, our feeling thoughts that we put out into the world create our reality. So if we are putting high vibrational thoughts out, we're going to get high vibrational energy back. But we can't fake it until we make it, really, because if we are feeling a perceived negative emotion, then that is what is going to be vibrating out into our reality. So over the years and over the research that I've done in the quantum space, in the psychology space, what I have learned is better emotional regulation and how I use my emotions. So if I'm having really intense emotions and I'm crying or I'm feeling like rage or anger or frustration, what I do is firstly allow those to come through. And I have now shortened this process over time using shadow work, using somatic practices. So I will give myself, even if it's 5 minutes, sometimes it's maybe up to half an hour, to just release and process that emotion through using the practices that I use and allow that and to get on with the rest of my day. And then I might look at where I'm at in my cycle. Am I more in my cycle where I might be feeling more intense emotions? So how do I work around that? How do I have my more creative and productive days around ovulation and when I'm in luteal phase, when I'm feeling those more intense like emotions coming in? How am I using that energy and those emotions effectively? When I'm feeling sad and feeling low, like those are the better days for me to do things like admin tasks, because that is what the brain is more focused on doing when we're in that state. Whereas when we're feeling like more positive and higher like vibrational emotions, that's the best time to be creative, to be sociable and all of those things, okay? So it's firstly like shortening the process of allowing emotions to move through us, and secondly like emotionally being emotionally intelligent about how we're feeling, what our moods are, and how we use that emotion for good. And it might be that we just need to rest and just allow something to move through as well. And this is why we do need to up the ups. So we do need more positive emotion in our lives. But to me, there is no such thing as toxic positivity, because we do need those emotions. We need to have those high vibrational emotions, but at the same time, we need to allow those other emotions to move through us. So if you maybe weren't allowing emotions to move through you, if you weren't doing like shadow work and somatic work, then yes, it could come into toxic positivity. But I don't believe that like our brains need so much more positivity than they do anything else. So I don't really fully buy into this concept, in all honesty.